you got mans, yeah. Riding through the city, trying to get to where you at. Here's and hers, this and that. We do this, no strings attached. I got hoes, you got mans. We both know and understand. Here's and hers, this and that.
Alright, so first you need to download this folder using the link in the description down below. Once you have it downloaded, you can now head into DaVinci Resolve, and then you need to go into your project settings just by clicking on this little gear icon right here. And from here, you need to make sure that your resolution is something like this and the frame rate is 60. This one should be 60 as well. Alright, so then you can import your song into the timeline. So I got mine right here like this, and then you need to mark the beat drops and the clap sounds in your song. So I have already marked them. I'm gonna let you guys hear how that's gonna sound like real quick. Alright, so that's how it does sound like, and now I can import my first clip into the timeline. So this would be my first clip, and once you have it imported in your timeline, what you need to do is sync that clip to the beat drop in your song. So for that, you need to find the frame where the palettes are appeared on your screen for the first time. So these little dots are the palettes. And once you see them, make sure the clip is selected, and while it's selected, press M in a keyboard in order to make a marker like this. And once you have that marker, drag that marker to the beat drop marker in your song. So it's perfectly synced right now. Now you need to right click on a clip and unlink the clip just like that. And also you can make this longer if you need. And now you need to go 30 frames to the left. You can use your arrow keys in your keyboard to go like that. Now split the clip on there. So for splitting, press Ctrl B in your keyboard like that, and now right click on this part and make a new compound clip. Now open this in Fusion page and go into the velocity folder and add this first velocity called the velocity 1, and now you have the velocity. Alright, so now for the first build up, you need to go 30 frames to the left again like that, and then add an adjustment clip starting from there, and you can trim it down if you want like that. And now open that in Fusion page and add the first build up and connect the nodes just like that. Now for the impact, add another adjustment clip starting with the scale, and you can trim it down obviously. Now open that in Fusion page and add the first impact. Connect the nodes just like this, and we're good to go. Now you need to trim down the clip until the clap sound marker, and for the audio you can trim it down a little bit more like that. Now for the sound effects of the first clip, I have included 3 sound effects in this folder. So for this clip, I'm gonna be using this one and this one. So now you need to sync this sound effect to the clip. So this is a shotgun sound. So what you gotta do is make sure it does sound pretty good, synced up with the clip. Alright, I think it does sound pretty good. And now for the bass, you should do the same thing. Just make sure it's synced up. So for this one, I'm gonna set this audio level to something like -4 like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna import my second clip into the timeline. So this would be the second clip. Now, like with the previous one, you just have to sync this up to the beat drop. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright guys, so I got my second clip synced up. Now unlink the clip audio and go 23 frames to the left from the kill. And split the clip on there. Now compound this part and open that in Fusion page and add this velocity called the velocity 3. Connect the nodes just like that. And for this one, I'm going to be adding just an impact. So for that, I have to add an adjustment clip like that. and open that in Fusion page and add the second impact. Alright, so for this clip I'm just gonna duplicate these two audio files. So for duplicating, you just have to drag it like that while holding Alt in your keyboard. So they're gonna be like that. And now for the transition between these two clips, I'm just gonna go into Open Effects from here, and then I'm gonna search for something called S Dissolve Luma and drag it onto a clip and make it 30 frames longer, like this. Alright, it's 30 now. Now you can trim down this clip as well. Moving on to the third clip, I got my third clip right here. Now I'm gonna sync that up real quick. And once you have it synced up, unlink the clip audio and then go 30 frames to the left from the kill. And split the clip on there and make a new compound clip. Now open that compound clip in the Fusion page and add this velocity called the velocity 1 and connect that to media in and out like that. And now for the build up, you need to go 22 frames to the left from the kill. And add an adjustment clip starting from there and trim it down until the kill. Now open that in Fusion page and add the second build up. Now for the impact, add another adjustment clip like that and open that in Fusion page and add the third impact. Now for the transition, go 5 frames to the left from this place and add an adjustment clip starting from there and trim it down all the way to here like this and open that in Fusion page. Now go into this transitions folder. By the way, you can add any of these transitions. You don't have to go with exactly what I'm using in this video. But for this video, I'm gonna be using the zoom in transition. So I'm just gonna use this one like that. And for the second part of that, I need to go add another adjustment clip. For some transitions, you don't have to do this, but for this one, you have to do this. So I'm just gonna do it. And now open that in Fusion page and add the second part of the transition. Duplicate the sound effects from the first one, from the second one. You can add any sound effect that you want, but I'm just gonna use this one. Alright guys, so now what you're gonna do is add our ident into this montage. So for that, you need to find out where you want your montage to be started. So I'm just gonna find that real quick. I think somewhere like here would be pretty cool. So I'm just gonna split all my clips on there, and then I'm gonna delete this part which we're not gonna need. Alright, I got my ident. So now what we're gonna do is just make a fade like this for the song as well and for the clip audio as well. Now it's gonna look like this. It looks pretty clean, but it was super easy to add. Alright, so now you can actually render this thing out. So for that, you have to go to this first frame and press I, and then go to the end and press O, and now go to the deliver page from here and give it a name and select where you want it to be rendered out and turn off proxy mode if you are using. Now copy my settings from here. These are the settings that I'm using, and then press this one and then this, and now wait for that to be rendered out. Alright guys, so once you got your montage rendered out, what you want to do next is open a new project in DaVinci Resolve and change the settings to 60 fps and then 2560 by 1440 for the resolution. And now import this video into this new project. Go to Fusion page and then add this preset called highlight CC. Connect the nodes like that and go to deliver page and render this thing out and change the settings to these settings. Alright guys, so that's how you can make montage in DaVinci Resolve. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna catch you in my next video. Peace out.